Ever been in that awkward position where you have to enforce community rules while trying not to alienate your residents? Picture standing before a judge, trying to explain why a violation is serious enough for action. For us, in manufactured housing communities, this isn't just hypothetical. It's a challenge we face regularly. Look, we all know courts view manufactured homes as permanent residents, not simple rental units. And for good reason. Moving these homes is incredibly expensive for residents. So let's talk about creating a community where rules actually improve quality of life instead of creating constant tension. First, be selective about which rules you create and enforce. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to live in a community where management is constantly walking around with a clipboard documenting every little thing. Focus on rules that really matter, things that affect health and safety, issues that protect everyone's property values, problems that disrupt peaceful living, and genuine concerns that multiple residents have raised. Remember that judges are looking at reasonableness, not technical compliance. They're asking, does this really matter? Think about the difference between trash piling up and attracting pests versus a garden that's a foot larger than guidelines. One deserves your attention, the other probably doesn't, even if it technically violates your rules. The best communities we've seen have a short list of important enforceable rules rather than trying to regulate every aspect of residents' lives. Second, be ready for the "what about them" response. When residents get violation notices, they almost immediately point to their neighbors. What about the Johnsons in their swimming pool? What about the noise from the Smiths at night? To handle this well, keep good records showing you're enforcing rules evenly. Take photos of violations with timestamps, document every notice you send out, and keep track of resident complaints and how you responded. When a resident hands you their list of other violations they've spotted, don't just dismiss them. That only strengthens any discrimination claim they might make. Instead, have a system to document their concerns. Check them out properly and follow up. Trust me, judges specifically ask, is this resident being singled out? Your best defense is showing that you handle similar issues consistently across your community. Finally, develop a good system for handling resident-initiated complaints. When someone gets a violation notice, they often respond with their own list of rule violations they want enforced throughout their community. Instead of seeing this as just defensive behavior, use it productively. Create a formal way to track and respond to all complaints. Set clear timeframes for investigating reported issues. Let residents know what you found and what you're doing about it, and keep records of these interactions. This approach turns potentially confrontational situations into evidence that you're being fair. It also helps you spot real issues you might have missed. Judges look favorably on communities that show they're not playing favorites. When a resident claims discrimination, showing that you took their own complaints seriously, even after you cited them for violations, is powerful evidence that you're being fair with everyone. Remember, successful manufactured housing communities aren't run by managers constantly writing up violations. No one wants to live in that environment. Residents will hate it, judges will dismiss it, and you'll create unnecessary problems for yourself. The key is balance. Create rules that are reasonable, enforceable, and make your community a good place to live rather than feeling like a police state. Focus on violations that truly impact safety, property values, and community well-being. In the end, good rule enforcement isn't about catching every minor infraction. It's about creating a community where people feel respected while maintaining standards that benefit everyone. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.